There she goes, looking like a star.
1998, Liverpool. A buxom blonde Kerry Katona was hungry for a taste of stardom.
I always knew from a really young age I was going to be on the telly. I remember being a kid and having my leotard on, and I used to turn the TV off so I could see myself dance.
Not one to hide her light under a bushel, Kerry was hell-bent on getting herself noticed.
Even before I was famous, I was always really well known. Don't know why, I think it might be my gob.
Aged 17, she was already working as a glamour model, lap dancer and performer in a musical dance troupe the subtly named Porn Kings.
I'm in Germany performing, and this guy approached me, and he said, a friend of mine is putting a girl band together, why don't you go and see them? I thought, I've got no lose.
Kerry's talent for showing a lot of front instantly impressed, and Atomic Kitten was born. It wasn't long before she was joined by Scouse schoolgirl Liz.
Liz was kind of like the cute, tomboyish one.
I was shy, always spoke really quietly.
You know, I was like the feisty, gobby one.
Kerry was a nutter from that first second.
A third kitten was needed to make the kittens whole, so they stuck an ad in the local paper.
One of the first people to reply was this crazy, deep-voiced redhead.
Literally from day dot, there was drama.
I didn't like her.
I was told I'll go round to the flat with the girls and do some dancing.
And I'm doing all these dance routines.
And I was just like, oh, well, what about if we do it like this?
This was my band. Who the hell does this 16-year-old girl think she is coming in under my roof, criticising my dance routines? Well, I'm sorry, I'm just not working with her.
I think I kind of pushed the nose out of joint a little bit.
So, a spiky start for the pop princesses. Atomic Kitten were becoming big news, and ITV's This Morning picked the up-and-coming pop act for a week-long feature.
Yay! Atomic Kitten! I'm Natasha. I'm Kerry. I'm Lil.
With our first single, Right Now, we released in Japan before we released in Britain. They wanted a film crew to follow us to Japan.
I think I'd only been on a plane once with my foster parents. Next thing you know, we're travelling the world.
This was a total assault on the senses.
Every single thing was fun.
For me, it was an instant family, you know, coming from foster homes to foster homes. They was like the sisters I'd never had.
Me and Kerry did really become really close friends. She was like my big sister.
Double trouble, these callers. We were murder.
After This Morning, their first single, Right Now, hit the high streets and hit the charts.
What number are you?
10.
Are you happy? Yeah. Are you crying?
For two of the kittens, it was time to live the pop star life.
Liz was the one who could spread early and be the good girl. I mean, Tash was like, yeah, let's go out partying, woo! You know, causing trouble.
Oh my God, talk about binge drinking. It's a disgrace. We could literally drink all night and still be up at 7 o'clock.
And with Kerry's newfound fame and penchant for nights on the tiles, the press had found their new tabloid darling and couldn't get enough of her.
I have had 4 sets of foster parents, 3 refugees, 8 different schools. You know, I have had a tough childhood. I actually thought if I get famous, that would make everything better. Unfortunately for me, because I have got such a colourful past, I didn't realise the fame was going to be as intrusive as what it was. And out of the 3 of us, it was me they focused on. That's when the paparazzi started. It was a lot to take on. And, like, at certain points, the 2 girls were getting a bit pissed off that I was being used for SMTV, for chums. And I was like, look, girls, you do it. I just want to go on the stage and perform.
I got your note. Your handwriting was a bit poncy, but you seem like my kind of guy. I hope you're not stuck up out.
It's because I was dead gobby. I had a good set of boobs on me. One of the 2, I don't know.
For the kittens, friendships were still strained.
Tash and my relationship, it was like that sister that you didn't really see much of unless you kind of had to.
I used to get annoyed with Liz because Liz never had a yes or no opinion.
Tash was always very tough, very straight down the line, and I was always very sensitive.
And when they shot the video for their second single, See Ya, a divide within the band was becoming painfully obvious.
On that video shoot, I felt left out because Kerry and Tash were getting like really close, and I had to do like solo shots and stuff, and a lot of their shots were together. I remember looking at that video thinking I was just doing everything by myself.
The relationship between Liz and Tash was now starting to deteriorate beyond repair.
We had a massive gig in GAY once, and I think she just turned around to me and said, you didn't do that step right on stage.
I was a bit like, why did you do that? Because we said we weren't going to do that. And then we got progressively more and more and more angry to a point where we were literally screaming at each other.
And she just went, ah! And she just launched at me.
I kind of like spring jumped off this sofa.
Ah! You know, you just go, what the hell's just happened?
It was inevitable that if you put a group of feisty kittens together, it would end in a catfight. But when Kerry Katona started dating Brian McFadden from Westlife, things went off the scale.
We were told by the record company, do not date anyone from a boy band.
Westlife being the biggest boy band there was, that caused a hell of a lot of problems. Tash was furious. We started getting a bit of hate mail and things, so I thought it's all just too complicated just because I fell in love.
The unwanted attention from the press led to further fights between the kittens.
Liz and Kerry had a big fallout at the end, in the confinement of a Chrysler Voyager.
Rang the tour manager up, Carl said, look, can Brian come with us in the car?
I didn't know that she was bringing Brian for the day, but I'd cleared it with Carl that I could bring my little brother.
And we picked Tash up and then went pick Liz up, and Liz had come walking out with her younger brother at Joe.
And because Brian was already in the car, the main thing was that Joe was just not going to be able to get in the car. So that really, really, really annoyed me.
Liz is the sweetest girl you'll meet in your life. She wouldn't harm a fly.
Yeah, I hit her.
Well, that was it. I undone my seatbelt, I've jumped over, I've gone for her, she absolutely shit herself in the back of the car.
I was in the front with the driver, I was a bit like, what's going on?
I kicked her out the car, I said drive off, I left her in the street. I was screaming, I was so angry.
That fight really ruined their relationship.
I used to make her get changed in the dressing rooms, downstairs, at SMTV in the toilets. On stage, I literally got to stamp on her foot.
Didn't end on a good note for them two at all.
This debacle was the last straw for Kerry.
I just completely broke down. I thought, I don't want this anymore. Obviously then dating Brian, and I was kind of putting him first as well. I was kind of neglecting the band a little bit anyway.
I think she thought, oh, well, leaving the band, I can, you know, be the wife to him, and also kind of the family life that she never had.
With Kerry on the verge of saying see ya for good, the atomic crisis deepened as the group discovered they were about to be dropped by their record label.
I said, I won't leave yet. I'll see it through to the end of Whole Again, and then I'm gone. And then I found out I was pregnant. I said, I want to leave the band. I don't want this anymore.
So I was crying in a ball, going, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Honest to God, it was such a slap in the face. I said, listen, Liz, Atomic Kitten is about 3 people. It's not just about Kerry, and we will get through this.
She went, hey, look, it's going to be all right. We'll get someone else in.
Tash and Liz got a new member, Jenny Frost, on board. Meet Atomic Kitten version 2.
The reincarnation of Atomic Kitten, it went through the roof.
So it was like 2 weeks later, so they went to #1.
When Whole Again stayed at #1 for an entire month, instead of being dropped, the kittens were the darlings of the industry once more. Jenny Frost will not be joining the other kittens. Pregnant with twins, she's about to produce her own double act. Whole Again took the newly formed group into mega-stardom. The kittens released their version of Eternal Flame, which became another #1 smash. But just as they hit the big time, Tash dropped an atomic bombshell. She was pregnant.
This is Natasha's last performance before she has the baby. This one's for Tash and baby Josh.
While Tash was changing nappies, Liz was left to struggle with growing paranoia.
With the success and everything comes, you know, people who don't like you. And for someone like me, that gets hard. 100 people could say, oh, you're fabulous and you're this. But one could say, you're absolute SH1T, and I would crumble. There was one point where I went a little bit insane. I could hear one song playing over and over and over and over in my head for days on end. The doctor had given me Valium and just, it knocked me senseless. I think I just lost the plot.
Liz was just about keeping it together, and new mum Natasha returned only 6 weeks after giving birth to her first child, Josh.
I was feeling not confident in myself, in my body. When you come back into a band where the other two girls are preened perfectly, looking amazing, and I'm coming back feeling a bit battered and bruised.
She just wasn't with it. She just wasn't with it. She was happy one day, really down the next.
I'm worrying about, is the baby okay? Is he crying? Does he know I'm not there? Blah, blah, blah. And, like, they're talking about, like, oh, did you see that girl and what she had on? Blah, blah, blah. And it just felt a bit like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to be on the same wavelength ever again. It was a lot of pressure to put on me to have had a baby and to be expected to just kind of cut me tie so quickly. One of the things to help me get through it was talking to the record label and saying, look, I'm missing my son too much, so can we work out something where he can come along with me? I've asked my mum, she said she'll be his nanny. I thought him being on the road with us would just solve all my problems, and in fact, it just made it 10 times worse.
I missed you so much.
I was always doing something, and I could see him in the corner of my eye. And he was playing with my mum, and I used to think, I should be doing that. I'm his mum. Like, he'd fall over and hurt himself, and he'd run to my mum. I was like, I want him to run to me. What? I just wanted someone to say, like, what's wrong? And no one ever did. Not for a long time. 9 months of being back at work before someone said to me, you've got postnatal depression. Up until that point, I thought I was going mental. And I just pulled the girls into the room and said, I'm leaving. And that is it, you know, I'm not well. And they just hated me.
To be honest, I got annoyed with her at first. And I was like, oh, sick, or, you know. And actually was a bit like, oh, right, OK. It's an excuse.
My decision to leave the band ended their career. And I know they were bitter. I remember saying to my mum, I wish I was dead, and I meant it.
4 years at the top. Millions of records sold around the world and thousands of fans. With mixed emotions, Atomic Kitten took to the stage for the final time.
The thought of going on stage and performing made me feel physically sick. I literally could not wait to walk off the stage and to be my last gig.
Just shot off and left everyone there. And that was it.
Atomic Kitten split in 2004 and bowed out at the top of their game. For all the girls, life has changed dramatically. Liz has maintained a celebrity profile with lots of TV work.
Please welcome Liz McLennan.
And the odd Christmas panto.
I think that it would be very easy for us to fall back into old relationships. I wouldn't say I'm scared about that. I'd say I'm petrified about it.
What do you reckon, from your point of view, about the whole kitten thing? I'm a bit like...
Well, obviously, you're older now, but I do have my reservations. I remember how it was. I remember how you were only a very young girl, and you know it was quite difficult to watch as a mother. You're being tired and ill and working 18-hour days, and
It will be different, though, to how it was before.
well, I hope so.
Cheers to being home, anyway.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Tash became mum to Josh, now 10, Harry 8 and Alfie 5. She's also quite the entrepreneur with a chain of 20 coffee shops.
How do you feel about Kerry coming back into it? I don't think we did harmonies when Kerry was in the band. What did you used to do? Oh, I think they used to turn Kerry's mic off. She's going to love you for saying that. She'll end up killing you.
We've got crunchy bran, cornflakes or porridge. Right, you want me to go where I get my stuff together?
Kerry hung up her pop star pants but went on to become a reality star and has lived her tumultuous life with her 4 kids through a fishbowl.
Go, 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 go! My personal life took over from what I was actually good at and what I actually enjoyed doing. I feel like I've done a full circle. I started my career off in the industry as being a pop star, and I've been through hell and back since then. I've kind of got all the way back and gone, ta-da! I don't think people look at me as a pop star. I just think they actually forget that I was in Atomic Kitten.
In 1999, Atomic Kitten's pneumatic pop anthems won an army of fans. With the band on the cusp of mega success, Kerry jumped ship. Undeterred, Atomic Kitten carried on with a new member, reaching #1 in the charts and 10 million record sales before departing via pop's great Cat Flap in 2004. Tonight, after 12 years, the original lineup is meeting at Tash's house as a band for the first time since Kerry said, "See ya."
Will we gel? Will the chemistry work? You know, there's a lot of things that could possibly not work.
It's all really happening. I'll be honest, I was in the car thinking, do I want to be doing this again? Oh well, I'm here now. Let's crack on.
Hello, darling. Long time no see.
There's something in the back of my mind that's saying, you know, with Kerry coming back into the band, will the dynamics change? Will things be different between me and Tash? I don't think I'd be human if I didn't think that.
Liz and Tash are now friends, but back in 2004 when the band split, the fallout was nuclear.
I just pulled the girls into the room and said, I'm leaving. And that is it, you know, I'm not well.
Tash was suffering from postnatal depression, but at the time, the others didn't know how bad her illness was.
I felt so much anger towards her at the time for wanting to quit on us.
They were young, they hadn't had kids, they didn't understand what I was going through, but I just felt like there wasn't no one there to support me.
It's funny because as soon as I realised it was postnatal depression, the guilt overwhelmed me.
I think me and Liz reconnected when I moved back to Liverpool. Kind of put to bed any crap we had with each other, and it's amazing what you can cure over a bottle of Pinot Grigio.
She is one of my, since leaving the band, one of my best friends.
You want to leg in the wing as well?
No, I just want to skip it. Oh, it reminds me of the Woods of Boss.
Liz is still a regular on stage and TV.
Please welcome Liz McClannon.
And has made time to pursue her culinary passions.
Smells amazing.
Tash has settled in the country with her 3 boys and husband Riyadh. Together, they've a thriving chain of coffee shops around the UK.
Like all wooden, kind of shabby chic.
Me and I'm creative director, so my input is at the beginning of a lot of projects, you know, picking decors, kind of the interior design.
The girls can exchange lols now, but having felt alienated by Tash and Kerry's bond the first time round, Liz knows how fickle friendships can be.
Getting Atomic Kitten back together, I think I'm most worried about losing my friendship with Tash, now that we've rebuilt it so much. I'm going to be watching like a hawk for a certain relationship forming.
Yeah, this reunion could open a Pandora's box. We're opening up ourselves, me and Liz, you know, to Kerry to, you know, come back and, OK, it is a very bizarre situation, but I think she's very nervous. Like, we're Atomic Kitten.
So, you know what I find it's really weird? You girls have done this for, you know, what, you carried on for 4 years. And the good thing is I did leave because you went massive.
That must have been tough, though.
You know what? I think At that moment in time, well, I wasn't ready for it. I was, I was breaking down. I was like, I didn't want that side of it. Especially, I mean, I left in, 2001?
You abandoned us, bitch.
I did abandon you.
You said to me, I'm leaving. I don't want to do it no more. And you were crying. You were crying to me. You're like, I can't do it no more, Tash. But don't tell no one. And I was like...
Oh, don't tell the other one.
No, she was like, you can't tell no one. And when you ran out the car that day and was sobbing your eyes out, as much as I adored you and loved you and wanted you to stay, I was like, look, Liz, we'll get through this. And you know what? I meant it. I felt it. I hadn't worked all my life from the age of 12 for it to stop then, just as it was getting good. I thought, nah, we're going to get through this.
I think the way you said it as well, I was like, oh, okay. I believe that.
It just made me realise you saying you were sat in the corner, you were giving her a hug, and I thought, shit, you're my baby girls.
The Kittens carried on, but once Kerry left the band, her chaotic private life was like catnip to the tabloids.
From being in Atomic Kitten and then marrying a Westlifer, there's going to be a lot of media attention on you. That was just quite difficult to handle, I guess. The public see us as this perfect golden couple, and in reality, it wasn't. The marriage didn't break down. Brian has cheated. It was all in the papers, and it was awful.
Her home life had gone west, but her career was about to take off in a new direction. In the distance was the promise of a kangaroo bun sandwich.
Got offered I'm a Celebrity to get me out with.
It is.
I knew it'd be me. I won the jungle, which is a massive thing for me. So we gave the marriage another go. And, we had our baby, pretending we were all happy.
But their relationship was beyond repair.
He left me. He got with somebody else, and that absolutely destroyed me. It made me feel a failure as a wife, as a woman, and as a mother.
A single mum and desperate for cash, the former Queen of the Jungle and ex-Princess of Iceland embraced the tabloids, but on her terms.
The OK magazines that I do and reality TV shows that I do, that's work for me. I have to earn money to keep my head above water, put food on the table and give my kids a great education.
But living under the microscope soon took its toll. Her second marriage was falling apart and she turned to drugs.
I was so devastated from my first divorce that I thought, I can't handle another divorce again. I've got to work at this, and unfortunately, drugs came hand in hand. Cocaine then becomes your bestest friend in the world. It's the only thing that's going to pick me up, and it listens to my problems. Fortunately enough, I had an opportunity to go away to boot camp for a photo shoot, and as simple and as stupid as it sounds, exercise, it changed my life. I've been clean 3 years in January.
She finally kicked the drugs, only to face an even bigger hurdle.
I was diagnosed with an illness called bipolar back in 2005.
And it didn't take much probing from a certain Mr. Schofield for her problems to become public.
It don't seem right to me sitting here now. I mean, your speech is a bit slurred. I mean, how are you feeling now?
When they said your speech is slurred, Kerry, I said that's probably because I had my medication late last night. I have an illness called bipolar.
I've got it with me. It's 250 milligrams of chlorpromazine.
Yeah. It seems that, I mean...
Now, this is going to be made into a huge big publicity thing.
Only because I am merely pointing out what everybody watching... Our phone has already gone in the gallery from people up in ITV who've said, is she OK?
After reaching an all-time low, Kerry bounced back, and she's now found stability in her life with her disorder.
My psychiatrist said to me, let the public know you've had a drug problem. Even let them know you've had a drink problem. Don't let them know you've got mental health issues, because they will not understand it. And one thing I want to say to all of you, whoever you're working with, for those who have these issues or anything, no matter how low you get in life, you can always get yourselves back up again. Thank you for having me.
With Kerry stepping back into the band after a 12-year break, it might be a while before the threesome feel whole again.
I think on a personal level for me, this is it's a challenge for me, because my confidence has been completely stripped. Massively.
You've got to get over that.
Well, I know that's why I'm here.
You've got to be Atomic Kitten.
As far as I'm concerned, this isn't my band anymore. kids come along, and I'm really grateful.
It's really, really important now to start thinking as a band. You can't think, oh, that's the two girls, and I'm just like having a bit of a crack.
Are you gonna commit completely to it? I know you've got kids, and I'm not saying in that sense, you know, because when we were younger, we committed our whole lives. It's gonna be different now. But I mean, can you mentally commit yourself to it?
If you are feeling overwhelmed or anything like that, can't spit your dummy out and say, oh, I can't do it, that's it, you know.
I understand you probably would have that fear.
We've got to be able to talk with each other.
I think that we have to now this
time.
So
if you think I'm a bitch, you've just got to tell me that I'm a bitch.
I will definitely do.
They're joking now, but having Kerry back is a reminder of the bad old days when Liz felt she was excluded by the other two.
We've got a real connection now, and I don't want to lose that.
I don't want us to go back there.
Well, that is really no, don't be, because I think we're, you know, this is our.
Why?
No, I'm worried that it would change the dynamics of our relationship.
It won't.
I could see the worry in Lizzie's eyes when she said to Tash, you know, I'm scared. I don't want to lose what we've built up. I'm not a threat.
And you're a bit worried that something will change between us.
We've all got our little quirks. You'll do my heading, I'll do your heading, and vice versa.
But we've got to say,
you know, it's about letting things go, telling each other to shut up when we're being drama queens.
I don't think that's going to be as much this time around.
No, it won't.
No.
But it won't.
How do you two feel about going back on stage together?
It's the singing. It's the singing. We've all got rhythm, and the dance routines were never challenging. It's the singing.
If I was to do a dance routine like we did when I was in the band back in the day, I'd have to stop halfway through for a sick.
Do you know what? Now talking, we've got a bond. That bond is there, which is great. But will that translate on stage? Will it translate in a picture? How are we going to look, the three of us?
I've been juicing for 30 days, so I'm not the fat one.
Shut up.
I'm now officially, again, Atomic Kitten.
I think there's a long way to go before you can call yourself a band.
It's 7 a.m. and the girls are up for a photo shoot. After meeting last night, this is the first official outing as Atomic Kitten, and it looks like it's business as usual.
Morning.
Morning, okay.
Just a
bit early for this.
Morning, people!
Oh, I can hear Kerry. She's very chirpy.
Good morning, my little kitty.
Are you ready?
This is it. Bring it on.
The girls haven't done publicity together as a three-piece since Kerry quit 12 years ago.
Good day, a bit hormonal, looking like Nora Batty, standard.
We're doing a photo shoot. We're having our hair and makeup done. We're going to get like in really nice clothes and really excited.
But it looks like the claws are starting to come out.
Major fail on my part. I should have gone straight into styling, bagsied a few outfits. Now the girls are raiding the rails and I'm panicking a bit.
Funnily enough, I knew Tash would be thinking that, you know, that is so standard Atomic Kitten. That's what happens. One goes into hair, one goes into makeup, and then one looks at clothes.
It's definitely official. People are going to see the pictures now. It's hectic. Unfortunately, we were against the clock because Kerry had to run off and, you know, go and do her things. So it was stressful, but it definitely went well.
Tash and I have got the rest of the day to ourselves, so we're going to go and have a little drink in their new bar.
Kerry was an original kitten, but dramatically self-combusted in 2001 and quit. The question is, can the songbird waltz back into Natasha and Liz's band 13 years on?
Oh, here we go. Better vocals. Hello. Oh, scary. Will we do whole again? Okay. Yeah. Have a go at it, just so we've sung it through.
Looking back on where we first met, I cannot escape.
So it's a harmony you've always done. It's great. What's Kerry doing? She's just singing the tune, Kerry. Yeah.
Getting back into singing was tough because we couldn't remember the harmonies. We were like, what did you do? What did I do? And so figuring that out took a while.
So now I'll have to wait. But baby, if you change your mind, will be too late. Because I just can't go on. It's already been too long. But you can make me whole again. I've got a lot catching up to them. I think I've got to work the hardest out of everybody that's here, out of all the other bands. I've got the hardest job. Do it to me right now. I don't know the words, I don't know this one. It's 3 normal.
Rehearsal-wise, I am shocking at rehearsals. And then it comes to like the last week or something and everyone goes, oh, she's got it, yay. Just that first day for me is shocking, whereas I think Kerry's doing really well.
Good first day.
I'm happy with that.
I'm really happy with that. Can I be in a high five too? There we go.
Woo! Being unaware of a new version of Right Now, because I wasn't in the band when they recorded the new version. It's fine, I'm not bitter.
Talk to management, that's not our problem. Triangle. The main thing is for us all to look out for each other and just help each other along.
The funny thing is, you've got Liz and Tash who know these routines and, no, and they're going, no, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that, and they're talking amongst themselves. I'm just in the background going... Hello? Every girl wants you to be...
No.
Oh, fuck off. I think with me and the girls, yeah, we're all really straight and say it as it is. It's our sense of humour as well. We're all a bit sick.
Just go up, up.
Ow!
Don't go.
Whiplash, claim.
We've said from day one, look, let's just communicate, let's be on the same page, let's walk away from this with a big smile on our face and loving every minute of it.
Get too old for this shit. Remember?
Hi, George, she's got it.
12 years ago, Kerry left Atomic Kitten and spent the best part of a decade in a haze of drink and drugs. Now that she's back in the band, her life has come full circle, and it's all getting a bit much.
Looking back on where we first met, I cannot escape and I cannot forget. Baby, you're the one. You still turn me on. You can make me whole again.
Right, can we stop?
Bro, it's completely gone.
It's actually okay as long as you put it here. You are a really good singer.
I mean, today I'm really struggling.
But you've got a very good voice, madam.
I'm not saying I haven't. I know I can sing. It's just my sense of humour.
Kerry gets by always by taking a mick out of
Yeah. There's something kind of lovely about the fact that you haven't been together and you're singing Whole Again, and then the words of the song, it's genuine.
Baby, you're the one.
I know.
Turn me on.
I know, but I feel like... Oh,
yeah.
I love it.
Whole again, it's a whole new meaning. You know, and on a personal level, I feel like I've done a full circle. You know, I'm more famous for being famous for all the mess-ups in my life, and people forget that this is why I'm here. And to be here today and being 3 years clean yesterday is a massive sense of achievement for me. I'm very, very lucky to be alive, and I'm very lucky the fact that the girls believe in me now.
Who'd have thought it?
I know, it's
Who'd have thought it?
I don't mean to make you cry.
It's a big thing for me, you know. I thought I'd be dead by the time I was 30. You know, it's a big achievement. The amount of rubbish I was shoving up my nose, you know, I should technically have been dead. So the fact that I'm here today at 32, I'm very proud of myself.
I definitely feel like that Atomic Kitten bond is coming back. You know, it's taken a while. I think it was kind of like a cry of relief, really, because everything's gone really well up to now, touch wood. And I just hope it stays on that path.
With Kerry emotionally on the edge, her daughter Lily's turned up to rehearsals to lend her support.
I've got to be honest, I think without Lily being there, I was actually really nervous.
I get judgmental.
She just get very judgmental. She just... I don't know where she gets it from.
And Kerry may well be judged poorly if her vocals don't significantly improve before the big show.
So come on, baby, do it to me good now. Do it to me slowly. Oh, yeah. Be the one and only. Oh, yeah. And do it to me right now.
Kerry's kind of too loud over the top, so she just needs to pull back. She's pushing it a bit much.
Natasha and Liz are kind of wanting Kerry's microphone turned down a little bit because Kerry is just singing loudly all the time. But then I want to tell her.
Up to you.
It's just because it's all new to Kerry. Me and Liz have been singing together for years, so we know how to blend our voices, whereas Kerry's come in and I think she's getting out of breath. So her breathing's going and her phrasing's going, so it's kind of clashing against what me and Liz are doing, so that's a big concern for me, really.
I'll be honest with you, when it comes to vocals and knowing who goes where and what does what, I haven't got a clue. I just do my part and hopefully I'm doing it right.
But I'm holding on. I'm gonna be.
I literally can't perform the tidy side without having to stop to catch my breath because it is a full-on routine.
They've got to put the hours in. If they don't, then we could have issues when we get to the stage.
As the final rehearsals intensify, some bands are feeling the pressure to get it right before the big night.
The last rehearsal didn't go that well.
No, it didn't.
Well,
We've been
all
all
over the place.
No, we didn't.
No, we were
all
tired,
Yeah.
should we say.
So today they're grabbing every opportunity to brush up on their moves.
I mean, I was driving down yesterday and last night at the Cannon. I didn't want to come. I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do it. And I was at the dance routine wrong, and I can just see Paul looking at me in disgust.
No, but we did it before, and it was perfect.
So come on, baby, do it to me. Ooh. Be the one and only. And do it to me right now. Do it to me right now. To me right now. Do it to me right now. So come on, baby, do it to me good now. Do it to me slowly. Be the one and only. Yeah. Do it to me right now. Do it to me right now. Come on, baby.
Gotta say, we nailed it.
We've never been that pleased with something. We were so pleased.
I think we were the cats who got the cream.
Do it right now. Do it to me right.
I was amazed by the kittens today.
Do it to me right now.
Absolutely shit myself about Tuesday. But after doing this today, we've actually been that good, we don't have to do it again. That's how good we've been, that they just want us on the stage now.
After weeks of rehearsal, the big reunion gig is now a reality. The Hammersmith Apollo is being transformed. And tomorrow night, almost 3,000 fans will pack out the venue, expecting to see an amazing show. With less than 24 hours to go, it's not just technical problems that need ironing out.
Martin, I'm not wearing this. I look like a fucking timberman.
Good.
Timberman? What do you mean good?
You look very good.
Great.
I look like a dustman.
Yes.
I can't dance in heels, so I've got to wear like wedge trainers, which looks completely uncool compared to the other two girls. And they've got this cream outfit, which is, I mean, it's a lovely outfit, but I know I've got a shaved head, but I'm not a lesbian, and I look like a lesbian in it. Not that there's anything wrong with being a lesbian. But I just don't want to be one.
But for Kit and Liz, the anxiety is more tangible.
Well, look, let's do Kerry while you guys discuss this then.
If it was that pace and no, but if it was that, if it was that pace and no faster, Liz.
I'm just too scared of it. It's too fast. I'm very nervous. Everything makes me nervous.
I think we will be okay. I think tomorrow is a new day.
Atomic Kitten.
I definitely feel like that Atomic Kitten bond is coming back.
I think I'm most worried about losing my friendship with Tash now that we've rebuilt it so much.
Yeah, provided their own
You know, I thought we'd dead by the time I was 30. You know, it's a big achievement.
Thomas Smith, let us hear you make some noise! Something you feel that I wanted. You're breaking the sea that you know what I need. You're breaking the rules 'cause you want it. There's so much you can do that will make me see that. Making me love and adore you, baby. It's making the most out the way that I feel. Taking a chance moving forward, 'cause when you touch me, I just can't believe that it's real. So come on, baby, do it to me good now, do it to me slowly. Oh yeah, be the one and only, and do it to me right now, baby, baby. Make me believe that you want it, and make me believe that you'll always be true. You better not lie or deceive me. If you do, then we're through. So it's up to you. Turning your places I've never been able to go. You're taking it higher and higher. Baby, I know that it's so good. Let's go. So come on, baby, do it to me good now. Do it to me slowly. Oh yeah, be the one and only. And do it to me right now. There's a party in my head, but you should have been there with me now. What you say, yeah. When you started on my head,
How'd it go?
So come on, baby, do it to me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, go!